Alright, so in this video, I want to show you how you can easily convert a LinkedIn Sales Navigator URL into a LinkedIn URL. And so for that, we have to go on my computer. So we are currently on LinkedIn Sales Navigator. And here, as you can see, I just put one filter, its current job title, CEO. On the right part of my screen, I have all the people that are CEO. And if I click on Eric, and then I click here on his first name and last name, I will be on the Sales Navigator profile of Eric. And on top, my URL is like this. So if I go on not, the LinkedIn Sales Navigator URL looks like this. So the first technique I want to show you to convert a Sales Navigator URL into a LinkedIn URL is to take everything between lead slash and before comma name SEA. So I have to take AC and so on until comma. I copy, and then all I have to do is to paste it like this. And now my LinkedIn URL is good. So if I copy this and I go back on LinkedIn and I paste it, then I can see that I'm back on the profile of Eric, but I'm no longer on LinkedIn Sales Navigator. So this technique is good if you have just a few URLs to convert, but if you have more, you can't do it manually because it's boring. And for that, you can use the second technique I'm going to show you. For the second technique, we will use a Google Sheet, and we will use a formula that automatically converts the Sales Navigator URL into a LinkedIn URLs. And for that, you can use this formula. I will put the formula in the description. And all you have to do is then to drag to get all your URLs. So if I go back to Eric, I have to copy his LinkedIn Sales Navigator URL. I go back on the Google Sheet and then I paste it. And as you can see on the right, I have his LinkedIn URL. And if I click here, I will be on the profile of Eric. So let's try someone else. Jose, for example. Here, I copy his LinkedIn Sales Navigator URL. I go back to Google Sheets, I paste, and then I have the LinkedIn profile URL. And if I click here, I will see, Jose, that's perfect. So as you can see, this method is faster than the previous one. You just have to copy paste all your Sales Navigator URLs, and at the end, you will get the LinkedIn URLs automatically. So now the third technique I want to show you is even quicker than the previous ones. So when you are on Sales Navigator, you put some filters and you're happy with your search, you need to export the leads into a clean leads file. But of course, you don't want a Sales Navigator URL, you want the LinkedIn one, because the LinkedIn URL is mandatory if you want to upload your leads list into an outreach tool, or even if you want to upload your leads into a CRM. So if you want to automatically get the LinkedIn URL of your leads from Sales Navigator, you can try the tool Give Me Leads. So you can click in the first link in the description and you will get a file like this one. So from a Sales Navigator search, you can get a file like this one where you have all the data you need to do some outreach or to upload it in your CRM. So you have first name, last name, company name, job title, and you have the LinkedIn URL. You don't have the Sales Navigator one because most of the time it's just useless. So if I click, for example, here, I'm on LinkedIn and not on Sales Navigator. So you will notice that from a search like this one, so if I remove that, all right, from this URL, I have this URL, which is different. But why this one is better than this one and why LinkedIn makes a redirection to the second one, it's because on LinkedIn, you can configure your LinkedIn profile URL. But this one, the first one, is the unique identifier of a LinkedIn profile. So if Jordan changes his URL, you don't care because with this URL, you will always go to his profile, even in the case where Jordan changes with his URL. So that's why it's very important to get this kind of URL. So not the URL created by the user, but the URL created by LinkedIn with a unique ID. And this is a unique ID. So I hope it's not too complex to understand, but what you have to remember is this kind of URL is way better to have in your CRM or outreach tool than this one, because this one might change. And with the tool Give Me Leads, when you export your leads from Sales Navigator into a file like this one, you only get the good URL. So if you want to try Give Me Leads, you can click the first link in the description. I wish you a nice day and I see you in the next video. Bye bye.